Okay, so I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a philosopher that considers being an archaeologist and astronomer. That's something to think about. So I think I can philosophize about the past and the future at the same time. That's what philosophers do. They think about life, the present, the past, and the future. So that's my new vocation. I think it's going to be it's going to be a new term, a new vocation. It's going to be a philologist or a philologist astronomer. That's it. A philologist astronomer. That's it. A philologist astronomer. It's a new term I just coined up, so pay attention. Philologist astronomer. That's someone who studies philosophy, archaeology, and astronomy, all tied into one vocation. So that's not been discovered yet, but I just discovered it. So that's what I'm contemplating, and I'm going to dig into the past philosophically, and at the same time check out the heavens. So I think Socrates and Plato would be very proud of me. Maybe Aristotle too. But well, they're just digging for ideas, pretty much, aren't they? Yeah, they're digging for something. But I beat them to it, because now I rolled up all three of the world's best vocations into one. Philologist astronomer. That's it. I'll need a mental telescope. I'll need some mental shovels, and then I'll need some theological neurons to really help combine all three of these vocations into one effectively. We're going to I'll stand for something, I'll make a change. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to add another vocation in there. I'll become a polyphilologist astronomer. That's someone who dabbles in politics, pretends to know about the past, present, and future, makes forecasts about the universal decision of where the planet goes, but affects no change whatsoever. Kind of like the Hubble telescope. It's out there in space, like discovering new things. Like now there's 2 trillion galaxies. Archaeology looks into the past, tries to make sense of what happened in the past, where the past came from, where it was going, and why it became the past. And then we have the present politicians who affect no change whatsoever. They're always campaigning on promises that they didn't fulfill in the past, but are promising a brighter future. So now, yes, as my new vocation as how would it be? It'd be a paleologist astronomer. No, it'd be a polyologist. Well, it could be a political apologist, an archaeological apologist, a Christian apologist, or an astronomical apologist. I apologize for this. I'm sorry. This is rather, I should need to make an apology. I didn't mean to grope at that ideology. I was groping for the wrong words. I groped inappropriately, and I apologize for that. It was an astronomical grope on my part, and I need to go back in the past and make amends for that. So apparently, it's not good enough to be a politician, an archaeologist, a philosopher, or an astronomer. One needs to be a philologist astronomer poly, or a polyphilologist astronomer. There we go, a polyphilologist astronomer. 4 vocations. Well, oh, this thing is still on. Oh my God. So, okay, so then I left off at what? I'll remember, because I'm not in the past. I'm presently considering a, what was that? Yes, a polyphilologist astronomer. It's a new vocation, polyphilologist astronomer. Yeah, so the politicians can affect change in the past, present, or future, and they know that, but they pretend to be. Archaeologist looks in the past while discovering how the past became the past. The astronomer looks to the stars in the future, and a philosopher contemplates the past, present, and the future. So there you go. Newvocation, 4 vocations into one, and that's what I'm going to consider going into. So I'm really proud of this. I'm not sure I can affect change in the past, present, or future. I'm just digging around apparently. So I apologize, as I said, for groping philosophically, and if I offended anyone by groping their ideologies, I apologize. I won't grope again. I'm just reaching for the stars, or maybe I'm just reaching for dirt. I don't know. I'm reaching for, I'm not sure what I'm reaching for, actually. I've got to do some more studies in philosophical thought of how to reach. Anyway, it takes 2 hands to reach, left or right. Anyway, so that's it. Polyphiliologist Onimer. Look for me on the internet. I'll explore new ways to explore the unknown, as all those 4 vocations are always doing.